woman went to the bathroom during a flight, never imagining that this small action would save her life. As she finished in the restroom and was about to return to her seat, the plane suddenly hit severe turbulence. She lost her balance and collapsed inside the bathroom. Terrified, she screamed for help, but there was no response. When she opened her eyes again, everything around her was eerily quiet. She kicked the bathroom door open, but when it swung wide, she froze in shock. The plane had crashed onto a snow-covered mountain. As she looked around, she saw the wreckage of countless other planes scattered across the landscape. Then she heard a voice calling out. She followed the sound and found a woman struggling in the snow. Quickly, she rushed over to comfort her, but just as she got close, the woman collapsed, lifeless. With no time to spare, she continued her search for survivors, calling out in desperation. Finally, she heard a man's voice in the distance. She ran toward him and found a man trapped under the wreckage of the plane. Using all her strength, she managed to free him. Now both of them were shivering in the biting cold wind. Seeking shelter, they crawled into the cramped bathroom to escape the harsh elements. With temperatures plummeting, their bodies grew weaker as they lost heat. To survive, they huddled together for warmth, enduring a long and difficult night. The next morning, the woman opened the bathroom door and stepped outside. The scene before her was a bleak, white wasteland. The sight of frozen corpses scattered across the ground overwhelmed her with despair. But for the sake of survival, the man urged her to follow him as they set out in search of help. After gathering supplies, they made their way to the edge of the mountain. They had no choice but to descend the cliff, a dangerous and daunting task. Despite the odds, they reached a halfway point, only to find the next section of the cliff even more treacherous. As the woman gazed down at the steep drop below, her legs wobbled in fear. But determined to live, she pressed on. They pushed through even more obstacles before reaching another mountain, and suddenly, a cave appeared in front of them. The man urgently called for her to hurry toward the cave. But by then, the woman was too exhausted to keep up. Just as he was about to rush to her side, he turned around and saw something horrifying. Immediately, he shouted at her.
Avalanche!
The name of the movie is Survive.